You want to hear something crazy? We are living under so many rules to keep us in line that we can't even see. And these rules stem from a belief that somehow we're not good enough, or we're bad people, or we need to be kept in line, or we're going to misbehave or step outside of the status quo, all those things. When the truth is that you are so innately good, you could never even possibly grasp how good and whole you already are. So let's get that part out of the way. Now, I'm looking out at my little lawn here. It's looking kind of brown. Looking at the neighbors. Ooh, is it green? This always happens to me. And I can see it, and I can also question, how did this come to be? That we're supposed to have these lawns that are supposed to be green, like a patch of grass in front of your house. If you think about it, there's nothing more boring and conforming than a little patch of green in front of each house. And you can keep going from there. There was an article that came out, oh gosh, last year or the year before, that said, kids that ate dinner with their parents became more successful. Well, every mother, I think, in the world would take that and feel like perhaps they were doing something wrong because they're not always having dinner with their kids. I think there's a lot more factors to that research. And frankly, my kids are teenagers. They like to eat when they come home. I like to eat at another certain time. Sometimes it works out, oftentimes it doesn't, that we don't eat together. You know what? If they leave this house without having had a ton of meals together as a family, so be it. It's not the end of the world. Who made that rule? And we can go on and on and on. And believe me, it's actually endless when you start to see the number of rules that have been made to get you to believe that that is the right way or the most successful way. Now, I like research, I really do. All my work is backed up by research. But I also can see how it can be used as a tool, particularly for women, for mothers, and not just that, men as well, to make us feel like we're not doing things right, like somehow we're not getting it, somehow we're not just not smart enough, or you never became fit enough, you never wore the right clothes, and those things might have mattered as a teenager, but let's face it, at midlife, who gives a shit? Let's get to this place where we just can love people and love ourselves for who we are and for who they are. Because believe me, it's a much easier life. And it's a true one. It's an authentic one. You can love your neighbor. It doesn't mean you have to have coffee with them every day. You can love that guy, that grumpy old guy down the street. And you know what? That might just actually change his life. And so start questioning the rules and do the things from your insides that feel right to you. This is the path of freedom, and it is the path of unconditional love that sometimes we step into, other times people bug us and irritate us and we don't want to like them anymore, and we step out of it, and then we step in, and then we step out, because guess what? We're all human. All right. Love you guys. Go break those rules. Bye for now.